Okay, welcome back to the third part of our Zoom substitute videos. This will be the last one. I think I can get everything in here. If you look at this PowerPoint, which I have given to you, it's in week 1 before and after class documents. If you look at the PowerPoint that I'm using, you'll notice that there are some slides I skipped. It's because we were going to do a really cool activity today that we obviously can't do because this is not in a synchronous format, but I will try to squeeze it in next week so we can still do it. All right, I'm going to go over the assignments for this week and then go back through them in D2L, make sure you understand, show you how to submit a file, and then also show you a little bit about using Office 365 because you have that free as a Normandale student. Okay, so what's due this week is you're going to listen to episode 1 of Serial and then post to the discussion board. Your initial post is due Wednesday. Replies, now it says at least 3, but I do want you to reply to everyone in your group. Okay, and your pod will be posted later today. Remember, you have groups of about 8 students, so you'll be replying to everyone in your pod, and I will post those in announcements later today. Then you have 2 7-minute writings. One is the letter to Jan, one is coming of age. You have an introduction post on the discussion board. Again, initial post due Wednesday. Reply. I would like you to reply to everyone in class by Friday because I think it's important you meet everybody. Add a picture to D2L. It's super easy to do. Just make sure that you go into your settings to do that. If you have questions, let me know. Then the 6 traits of writing voice thread and a sin. And then I showed you that, and then the Good Muslims Do Bad Things Too blog post that you're going to read, and then there's an informal writing assignment. So I'm going to exit out of this because that's all for week 1, but I'm going to just kind of double reference everything in D2L so you can see it. So I'm going to go over here, and I'm viewing as a student, so everything should work. So I'm going to go back to week 1. Right? And I'm going to be in, and I'm just going to walk down everything, right? So here's your Start Here folder. Don't forget the overview video that you should have already watched is there, as well as the assignment schedule. That's orange, right? And here is the syllabus. There's also Zoom and basic D2L information in there if you need it. Then before and after class documents, that is where you'll find the PowerPoint that I used today. And so all of that is in the Start Here folder. Here's your introduction discussion board that you want to complete. Make sure you fix your reply settings. If you look at that, you'll see that it prompts you to do that. It tells you how to do it here, and already someone's posted. Hooray! And so then I'm going to back out of that, and I'm going to go back to week 1. And then I want you to listen to Serial episode 1. Here's the link. Here's the discussion board, and here's how you're being graded on the discussion board. The 2 7-minute writings are in the next folder. Here's a sin and the 6 traits of writing. Remember, that's a voice thread, and you can tell it because it's called an external learning tool. And then here is the blog post that you're going to read. This is a link to a blog that my colleague Meg Hatton put together on writing a reflection paper. You might find it helpful as you go to start your assignment. Then the assignment folder for the Good Muslims blog reflection is here. You're going to click on it, and then you are going to start to submit something. Now, I will tell you that the only files that are acceptable in D2L, files that I can actually open, are PDF and Word files. So please make sure that everything you submit is either a PDF or a Word. So either use Office 365 that you have free as a student, or if you're really stuck on Google Docs because you're comfortable with it and used it in high school, please make sure you download everything as either a PDF or a Word file before you upload it. Then you'll upload it here. You'll pick it from your computer, and then you'll click Open and upload it. Okay, and so that's how you upload your assignment that's due on Friday. Okay, the last thing that I wanted to show you is Office 365 is linked into D2L. And so if I clicked on that little home, that brought me to the home page of D2L. And Office 365, there's a little widget right here, and you can get in that way. Your Outlook is here, right? And then here is your calendar. And if you click on this little cloud, it'll go to your OneDrive. And so when you click on that, you'll have access to all your Office 365 documents. If I click on that, I can kind of show you mine a little bit. And so here, when you're here are all my files. I have tons of them. And so if you want to start a new one, you just go to new, and then you can click Word document from there. Okay? Now, if you are uploading a Office 365 file, it is a little bit harder. I might want to show you how to do that. Please make sure you've pinned our class, by the way. And so mine is right here. So if you go back into, I almost went a different way. I want to make sure I'm consistent so I'm not confusing you. If we're back into this assignment folder here, right, and you are going to, uh-oh, am I not as a student anymore? Ugh. All right. If I'm not viewing as a student, I can't show you how to submit a file. All right, so then if we're in here, we're going to upload a file. Now, you can upload it if you've downloaded the file from Word or a PDF, but you click on Choose Existing, and that's where you can find your OneDrive file. So if you work in your Office 365, it is connected to D2L, and you just click here on your OneDrive files. It takes a while to load, but here's my OneDrive, and I could just click on the document there, okay? So that's how you add OneDrive files to the assignment folder, or you can upload it from your computer. All right, I think that's it for week 1. Remember, I asked you, because we couldn't meet on Zoom this morning, I asked you to email me once you've gotten through all 3 videos. You can email me with questions or just say, hey, Jan, I watched the videos and I'm good. That's fine too. That will count as your attendance for today. Know that I have office hours today. Actually, I did just get an email that Zoom is working. And so I have office hours today. I believe I better check and make sure I'm telling you the right thing. I have office hours today at 1. Feel free to stop by if you'd like to introduce yourself, but I really encourage you to check in with me on Wednesday anytime between 11 and 1. You do not need an appointment. You can just show up. All right, so that's welcome to our class. I'm sorry that it worked out the way it did, but thanks for being flexible, and hopefully I'll see you on Zoom next week.